Learning doesn't end when you get your diploma. You continue learning your whole life, whether you're aware of it or not. Henry Ford has said that when you stop learning, you're old, whether 20 or 80. In my speech, I want to discuss the topic of lifelong learning and concentrate not only on the opportunities that young people have, as was discussed in previous speeches, but on the opportunities that adults have. Lifelong learning literally means that you continue learning throughout your whole life. You can do so as part of your formal education. For example, you can get a second master's degree at 40, or as part of your non-formal education when you're taking cooking courses, or as part of your informal education. That is when you go traveling, for example, and discover new exciting places. Now, you might be asking yourself, why should one continue learning their whole life? I mean, we are all busy people. We have our jobs and families to take care of and a million other things on our minds. Well, I have good news for you. Lifelong learning does not have any deadlines. Nobody tells you when you have to be done, when you have to be finished. You can learn as long as you want to. It is also wise to keep your skills updated when you want to be valued in the labor market. It seems to me that Estonians, perhaps, are a bit modest when it comes to showing off their skills and knowledge. In adult education, there's a term called self-directed learning. Self-directed learning means that you not only do things, but you constantly analyze yourself. You look at yourself from a distance and you ask, is that what I'm doing? Is it important? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing it right now? Could I also be doing something else? When you're a young person, you might be thinking that lifelong learning is something you'll take up in the future, perhaps in 20 years. Well, I have a suggestion for you. You should start collecting and writing down all the experience and knowledge you have and are gaining right now. A good way to do that is using the Youth Pass. In a Youth Pass, you can put down all the experience you've gained from projects that have been supported by the Youth in Action program. And you can show that Youth Pass to your future employer. And he or she can see that you have thought through the experience. But why is it a good idea to continue learning when you're an adult? Isn't it easier to learn the younger you are? Well, not necessarily. Because every new piece of information and knowledge we gain attaches itself to something that we already know. So therefore, many things are actually easier to learn the older we are and the more we already know about those things. There are many options to learn something new or improve your skills in something. Now, you only need to figure out what it is that you most want to learn about, and then go for it.